Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. It's Monday. Did you have a good weekend, everybody? I did. I had a relaxing weekend. I got a bit of an injury. My back, my obliques back on the right-hand side. I got a bit of an injury when I woke up on Saturday morning after not training on Friday, which is weird. I mean, it's weird for it to happen 2 days after training, but I thought, well, if I move my body, I went to training on Saturday morning to move my body, and no, I couldn't. So I went off to the massage therapist, and she sorted me out, but she said, you can't move. She said, you can't twist around now, just keep straight until you're better. So I had a relaxing weekend of laying about, not doing much, using my LED device that I use on my face, using it on my back, on this side, like laying on my side with the red and the near infrared LEDs. Near infrared? I think it is. LEDs, which it did help too. It eased it a lot. So that's what I've been doing this weekend. How about you? What have you been doing? So this morning, I'm going to be doing messages for each sign, Aries through Pisces. Check out your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus signs. If you're watching the replay, the timestamps will be in the comments below. Hi, Maria. And if you're on here live, you also get the chance for a mini read. So if you're not live, come live sometime. If you are live, check out the pinned comment up top of the live chat that tells you how to get the mini reads. It's by donation. There's a PayPal link in there. You can also use Super Chat, Super Sticker if you want to here on YouTube. After you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading so that I can find it easily amongst the comments. So let's get going. We'll start off with Aries. How was your weekend, Maria? What shall we use? Oh, I'm going to use these again. I've really been enjoying these. I've been using them. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot. I've been using these for private readings this weekend, and I'm really enjoying this deck. So I'm going to use it again. I'm going to use it for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and cross watchers of Aries. Let's get some messages out. Aries, don't forget to click like on this video, click that subscribe button along with that notification bell, and leave me a comment. Wow, Aries got the sun out. Happy day, something being revealed, or happiness. It's your inner child being happy. And 10 of Wands, putting the burdens down. The end of a long, arduous journey. 6 of Wands to victory. These are very good cards. One thing that I do like about this deck and the other decks that whoever it is have made is you can put them together to make a story. Like if they're all in line, the ace, the 2, 3, 4 of each suit, then they make a story. But what I noticed is when I'm doing a reading, you can make a story with them as well. So the sun kind of doesn't match the stories. Look at that, though. Look at that sun card. Dripping with good stuff. But here we've got, let me just look at it. Flowers on the trees and then going off toward the horizon. So there's that feeling of being stuck in the forest, Aries. But there's flowers on those trees. So stuck in the forest, but there's this way out, headed in the 6 of Wands toward the sunrise there. So you've been in the darkness, Aries, coming out of it now. It feels like something's going to be revealed that shows you the way, like the light at the end of the tunnel kind of a thing. Hey, Judy. Had a lazy morning. I went for a walk on the beach and it was really nice. I saw the right people, but then I went past my friend's bar that died last week, and it's just too sad. It's just too sad. So that was difficult, and I did talk to some people about it this weekend as well. Such a shock. Just the best guy ever. Anyway, couldn't fault him at all. Honestly, he's the best guy ever. Anyway, a mountain. So you've had an arduous journey, Aries, and things are coming good now. You look Your luck is changing. But there's a need to protect yourself here as well. Protect it. So when this good stuff comes out, I'm feeling Aries to keep it to yourself in a way of not about not telling people, although you might want to do that to protect it, depending on the kind of people you got around you, you know. This is more a keep it for yourself, don't share it out kind of thing. Let it grow. Let that momentum grow. Keep it for yourself. Allow good things in your life and say, yes, I deserve this. This is mine. Now, I didn't get a guest deck out and I want to. Or shall we use a love deck? No, I don't feel it. Guest deck. Guest deck time. Hang on. What shall we have? These. Botanical inspirations. Botanical inspirations today. Okay. For Aries. A botanical inspiration for Aries. You got the tulip, which is about friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make ourselves blossom. Marcel Proust. Yeah, so it might be people, Aries. All of this, it could be about relationships and people. Anyway, you're coming to the end of a hard journey. There's going to be something revealed which shows you the way to the victory. Luck changing. But definitely protect it. I mean, keep it for yourself. You're allowed good things. See, sometimes when good things happen to us, Aries, when we're the loving, generous people, we can want to share it straight away, and it takes the momentum. It's an unself-loving thing. Let's put it that way. It's like saying, I don't deserve this, so I'm going to share it out. It's not the case for everybody, but that's the energy that I'm picking up now, is that sometimes when we want to share stuff too soon, instead of allowing ourselves to have stuff for ourselves, like by ourselves, for ourselves, and build that up before we start sharing it out, it's kind of a sign of lack of self-love when we do that. So watch out for that. Protect it. Next up, we have Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers of Taurus, of course. Same cards. I'm going to go again. Taurus, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. You got the devil come out first, Taurus. Fears. The Four of Wands of commitment. Fears of commitment. Let's get one more. Nope, one more. I saw the Hangman before. Ace of Pentacles. Right, something's going to be really big. Okay, so Taurus, you've got something coming in, and you're going to be scared of it because it's really big, and you know it. It's going to grow into something really big, and you're going to have to commit to it, and that's scary for Taurus. As grounded and fixed as Taurus are, for some reason, this big pentacle new start is a little bit scary to lock in, to commit to for Taurus. So fears are coming up. Hi, Gemma. Anyone want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment up top of the live chat. It tells you how to do it. I'll take a break soon to do any that come in. We've got the Stork, Taurus. So it is the birth of something new. So you've got a lot of newness around at the moment and scaring you. It's of the heart. So we're talking perhaps a new relationship that you know you're going to commit to. It's going to be really big and it's scaring you, that commitment. It's new, it's of the heart, and of your well-being as well. Wow, Taurus, this is a healthy thing. This is a healthy relationship that we're talking about here. Why would that be scaring Taurus? Taurus, it's all about dealing with your fears at the moment. You're headed into something that's much better for you. But after maybe many years of only having toxic relationships, or many toxic relationships, it can be scary to commit to one that's healthy. For some reason, I don't know, what is that? Having to keep it up or something like that? I don't know. Keep up the healthiness. We've got yellow rose. Enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Okay, this is a big relationship then for Taurus. So that could be it then, that you're afraid that you're going to get too involved, too lose yourself. I watched a movie this weekend. I watched a lot of movies, in fact, this weekend. And one of them, it was this married woman, and she was married to this guy, and he was always cheating on her. And then it was the final straw for her, and she decided to leave. And then he went about trying to get her back. But while she was apart from him, she realized that she'd kind of lost herself in him and his life. And she needed to find herself again and the things that she loved doing and all of that. And then when he kind of tried to get her back and he's in front of her, she said, what I've realized is I can live without you. I can. But I can't live without myself anymore. And then she decided to go somewhere else. And so it really hit me that it's like, we can live without people, Taurus, but you can't live without yourself. And that could be what you're fearing at the moment, is your enthusiasm in relationships is losing yourself again. So you might want to have a look at that fear at the moment, because that, if you've been doing the self-love practices, Taurus, you're not going to lose yourself. You might need to talk yourself around there and reframe it, because we just did Hangman out before as well. Okay, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Geminis, and cross-watchers of Geminis. Messages for Gemini. Gemini, don't forget to click like on this video, click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well. Hey, Gemini. Gemini. Hierophant. Oh. More commitment, perhaps. I don't know. I thought I'd light a candle this morning because I ordered some candles. Oh, I told you on Friday. I ordered some candles from Sephora. They arrived and they're really nice. One of them is particularly nice. It is. I got two of the Way candles. That's nice, but this works. I use a pillow spray, but this works. Oh, it smells gorgeous. Love Sleep Seduction Candle. It smells really nice, but it's to help you sleep, and that's what I do. I put a candle on by my bed in the evening before I go to sleep. And so I've ordered a couple more of those because they were super cheap in that sale, and the sale ended yesterday? Or maybe it ends today. Anyway, I got a couple more of those. So I've got more. So I've just got like some scraps of candles left. I want to use them up. So I thought I'd light scented candles in the day to make it smell really nice in here. The Hierophant. The Ace of Chalices. Wow. Ace of Cups. Gemini's got relationship stuff going on as well. Big relationships coming in. We have some major astrological event, happening at the end of this month. Don't know what it is. You'll have to ask astrologers about that. But this weekend I watched a couple of videos. Well, I listened to a couple of videos about that. There's some, I don't know, conjunction or I don't know about astrology. But there's something big and it hasn't happened for many years, like before Jesus. We're talking. And was it like 2,400 years or something like that? It hasn't been. And yeah, check out the astrology. But this kind of thing doesn't surprise me. The Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, that overflowing love, overflowing happiness, could be around the full moon then. Whenever that is, when's the full moon? Full moon is on the 14th. But now it's right at the end. I think it's like 28, 29, something like that, around the new moon. The astrological, the big astrological stuff is happening. If anyone knows what it is, put it in the comments. Any of you astrologers? But yeah, a lot of fate. A lot of fated stuff coming in. So we might have new relationships coming in. Fated people crossing our paths, that kind of stuff. One more for Gemini. We've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Chalices, which is the Ace of Cups, of course. And the Four of Swords, which is resting. Put those 3 swords down. They're like the heartbreak down and is resting. When the swords are down like that, pointing down, we're keeping things to ourselves. We're doing the inner work. It's more about internal thought than it is about external thought. When the swords are up, this is about revealing stuff. Okay, so this is like preparation. Gemini, you've got a major relationship coming in that's going to make you very happy. It's a new love, is what the Ace of Chalices suggests. So somebody new, but big commitment. Yeah, big commitment. And Four of Swords, to prepare yourself for that, it's about getting over the heartbreak, but it's also, inner work, getting over the heartbreak. But it's also about something about, what's it getting before? Something about resting. I can't remember. It'll come out with the other cards anyway. I picked up something before I started recapping again. Tell us more for Gemini. Tree. Well-being again. Yeah, the health thing. After turmoil, perhaps, Gemini? Resting after turmoil, like giving yourself a break, ready. Focusing on your well-being will really help anyway, because the Four of Swords is about that. It's about rest, recuperation. You might need to rest, give yourself plenty of time to get ready. Your wish is going to come true. Relationship wishes coming true. Commitment. There you go. Wow, Gemini, you got something really big coming. In the meantime, because it might be at the end of the month, in the meantime, rest up. Lots of inner work. Getting over the heartbreak. Maybe with a frame of mind of it's just around the corner. It's interesting because my weekly read that I did this weekend said that my happily ever after is already manifest, and I'm just waiting for it to happen now. And that message from my guides is pretty powerful to put my mind at rest. But when you think you're still searching for it and there's still stuff to do, that is quite arduous, isn't it? You got Pansy, sweet thoughts. So yeah, about switching your mind around, just as I was saying. Pray you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts, whatever that means. Sweet thoughts. Pansy. I watched such a beautiful movie last night called The Portrait. Check it out. Wow. It was so beautiful. I want a relationship like that couple had. It's about an artist, but her parents have the best relationship. Have some sweet thoughts. So if you've been finding relationship journeys pretty hard, the whole relationship journey pretty hard, Gemini, lots of heartbreak and all of that, rest, recuperate, do that inner work, get over it, and think sweet thoughts. Think they're coming now, because it looks like they are. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer. Cross watchers of Cancer. Let's get some messages out for you. Cancer, don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. You got the Ace of Chalices too. What? It's like love for everybody. Like Oprah. Everyone gets a new relationship. This is one of my new nail varnishes as well. This is called After Party. Ace of Chalices. New relationship. 9 of Pentacles. After being single. Single and happy and having wins for yourself. Oh, That's what my reading said as well. It's like you've mastered it now. Giving yourself, you're making your wishes come true and your dreams come true. You're doing it by yourself now, and that's what we need you to do. And I've mastered that now, like the Empress. Wow. So the Nine of Pentacles, of course, you've heard it before. To have a good relationship, we've got to learn self-love first. We've got to love ourselves first, and then we can bring a match to that. Because it's not about what you're giving out to others, it's about what you're giving to yourself. So if you're loving yourself, if you've got like, if you're really loving yourself, my back, if you're really loving yourself, then you're only going to let someone in that will really love you too. We don't let worse in our lives than we're already doing for ourselves, right? So that's what we're talking about here. You've got to the Empress status, Gemini, because, and that's self-worth, self-value, and all of that, holding your head high, being in charge of it all, being in charge of your life. Could be something here, Gemini, about you're still going to make your own wishes come true, but your heart will be happy too. So for Geminis who have been trying to get into a relationship, it seems very relationshipy today. Geminis that have been trying to get into a relationship and want more out of a relationship than just the heart being happy. So wanting to find stability and financial security, and not that any of those things are bad, but this is kind of saying the stuff like that you do for yourself, and your heart's going to be happy in this relationship because you've mastered it all. You don't need someone else to do it, right? Just want to share it with someone else to make your heart happy. You got choices. Excuse me, choices. When a love offer comes in, do you put it to rest or do you stay loyal? Okay. Right, now it gets trickier. The way those two fell out then, it was the choice. So a love offer comes in, you've got someone from the past that you've been loyal to. You're not necessarily with them, but you could have just be focused on them and think they're your person and being loyal to them energetically like that. Or do you end that and go with this new person? You've got someone new coming in who's going to give you a love offer, and you're going to be like, I don't know, do I stay loyal to this old one, this one that I thought is my person, or do I end that and go for this new love? The choice is yours. This has something to do with it. Don't choose the one that you think will make your wishes come true in the pentacle kind of way, because you'll do that yourself. Choose the one that's going to make your heart happy. Ace of Cups. And it's up to you to decipher which is which. We've got the bellflower out, which says, gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Which, did I say Gemini before about Cancer? Cancer, which has brought you, has this old person, because I don't think you've met the other one, but which one makes you feel more truly grateful? What I mean by that is who's given more to you, who has invested some time in you, who has, look out for the investment that makes you truly grateful. Because sometimes when people give us scraps, we can think, oh no, they've offered me something. But if there wasn't that gratitude as in a natural state of, wow, they did that for me. Like truly, wow, rather than, watch out, Cancer, because I'm getting a bit of scraps energy now through from the old, I think from the old person. Don't settle for scraps. Navigate this and choose very carefully. So, new love for Cancer as well. Wow. What about Leo? Has Leo got new love coming in? Yeah, that's for Cancer. I think I did say Gemini though, or maybe I didn't. Maybe it's just in my mind. Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And cross watchers of Leo. Leo, don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well. Leo. Messages for Leo. Seven of Swords. Sneaky. Someone's nicking off with something or lying to you. Or this could be you trying to get away with what you think you can get away with instead of it all. In other words, you're grasping for, sometimes we don't believe that we can have everything that we want, and that makes us sneaky. That makes us want to grab what we can get, kind of thing. And you see here, the Seven Swords there, but it's someone sneaking off with two of them. It's usually someone sneaking off with five and leaving two behind. But they're sneaking off with two of them here because they don't believe they can have all seven, and so they think they've got to steal it. It's like anyone, right? If people, no one would steal if they believed in abundance, right? People steal when they don't believe in abundance. They get away with what they think they can have because they think that they can't have it all. So this could be your energy of trying to grab a little instead of realizing you can have a lot. Maybe you can have it all. Oh. Got the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles. So something that's been victorious, kind of something you've built falling apart. But then a new path, Knight of Swords, swiftly moving forward from there. It feels to me, Leo, like you're going to be stopped from this lackful thinking, kind of just trying to get what you can get kind of thing. Stopped by the universe. As something that you thought was successful. It wasn't successful. It was just what you could get away with kind of thing. It wasn't true success, but it might have been one of the more successful parts of your life, or so you thought. That being taken away from you because the universe wants you to have it all. It wants you to have the 10. So there's a new path. Feels like there's some kind of like a vision quest kind of thing, because that knight is attacking, I don't know, a big goose or something like that, but like a dragon, having to go off on a new journey and slay some new dragons and deal with some new stuff. Leo, you've been in lack, and something that appeared to be successful needs to fall apart now because it's not true success. It's like thinking you're doing quite well in your job even though you're living hand to mouth kind of thing, and wanting to cling on to that even though there's something so much better that you could do that would give you true abundance, sharing your gifts and stuff like that, and so the job gets whipped out from underneath you. It's coming from lackful thinking. Now, new level, new devil is you don't have to be like living hand to mouth for this to happen. We, at every level, every abundance level, we get stuck. There's ledges kind of thing. And it's lackful thinking that keeps us stuck in those places. I did say Gemini in the middle of Cancer. I thought I did. Sorry, didn't mean to. Leo, there it is again. Trying to get away with what you can get away with. You've been doing it for a very long time. Lack. Lessons in lack is what you got coming. It's not your burden to carry, and it's so hard to get out. I know it's so hard to get out of. I was always in abundance and in my 20s, and it was only in my 30s I learned lack off spiritual people. I learned it. And then I was in lack for such a long time, and it's so hard to get out of. It's hard to switch your mindset, but it's not impossible because I did it. Hey, Nova. Leo. Lessons in lack. Read that. Money mindset kind of stuff. It can be money. A lot of money mindset books are not just about money, though. It's about everything. That one that I'm reading at the moment is A Happy Pocket Full of Money. It's really good. I'm reading it extremely slowly because it's just wow. Each page is just wow. So many spiritual truths in it. Leo, you've got Tuberose, Dangerous Pleasure. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. Okay, so you've been trying to get away with what you can get away with, staying in your comfort zone, not taking leaps of faith for abundance. And so something comes crashing down that you kind of built up, but it's not that good. It wasn't that good anyway. It might have been good for you, but you've got something much better ahead. But there is a risk to take to get there, Leo. Challenges for Leo. That's not comfortable, but worth it. Okay. Does anyone want a mini read? Check out that pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat tells you how to do it. And we have Virgo next. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo. And cross watchers of Virgo. Virgo, don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well. We've got a Page of Pentacles out first. Which is news of something. It's slow coming now. It might be something that you've been waiting for. You've waited for a long time. But yeah, news of something. Not particularly an offer I'm getting, just news of something. Thanks, Maria. Hi, April. We've got two that go together. So I can show you the picture together. The 5 and 6 of chalices. So you're seeing this. Maybe you can't. The cards maybe don't come out that good on video, but anyway, in the 5 of chalices here, there's somebody there, and there's somebody up there trying to reach them, but they can't reach them. And in the 6, the other person is. So 6, excuse me. It feels like you couldn't reach somebody. They were just out of reach. For some of you, Virgo, you're dealing with somebody, perhaps a friend or a family member, who's not doing very well at the moment. You're trying to reach out to them. You have been, and perhaps you couldn't reach them. 6 of chalices is kind of looking back. There's a pattern to look back to here. Perhaps considering the same person. 9 of Pentacles is about being single and independent, and that's what I was getting is, hey Judy, it's like, I think you're involved in a problem that's not your problem here. It's someone else's problem, and they've got a higher self, and that higher self is going to get them to sort it out. But while you're trying to reach out to them, you've got a part in this too. So look back, reminisce, look back. It could be something about codependency here. Let me give you an example. I've got a very codependent friend. She's not doing very well at the moment, but she's extremely codependent, meaning she tries to help everyone else even when help isn't required. And so she keeps on imagining. She did it to me a while ago. She's like, I know you're worried about money, and so this. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm not worried about money in the slightest. And I noticed that she's done it lately with a couple of friends as well. And one of them turned around to me afterwards and said, I've got money. What's she talking about? She's trying to help people out because she's imagining that they don't have money, and she's desperately trying to help them out. And it's strange. But that's codependent behavior. It's like looking for, imagining there's a problem there, probably a problem that she's got, right? And then trying to help everyone else with that problem when they don't even have that problem. Meanwhile, making her problem worse because she's giving money out and giving discounts and things. And it might be yourself that you need to reach out to here, Virgo. I know when I was in codependency, I would see problems where they weren't as well. I would try and I would imagine that people had problems, imagine that I was picking up on those problems and try and help them. It was just completely misdirected. I see that now. Sure, I'll help people when they come to me, but I don't go seeking it out, seeking problems in people now, because we get it so wrong when we do that. And it's not our place to. It's judgment when you do. What was I going to say? Yeah, and I would be like trying to find people and find the problems in them to help them. It's messed up. But it was a camouflage. It was because I wasn't looking at myself. I wasn't looking at the things that I was trying to think other people had got going on. It was me that had them things going on. And once I used my power in where I could actually use it myself, sort myself out of those things instead, then it all got sorted out. So much easier. Cunning. Strategic. You need to have a strategy here. Okay, so perhaps it's talking about codependency here. You need to have a strategy with yourself if you fall into those patterns easily. Got a lady. She's looking at a strategy. The man's looking away. What's the man looking to? End things. Okay. So if you're the lady here, you need a strategy to deal with yourself and these impulses to imagine that people have got problems and try and help them instead of helping yourself of your own problems. The other person that's involved in this that you've been reaching out to is looking to end things. I'm not talking about suicide here. I'm talking about they've got a higher self that's leading them to the result. And the result is always being empowered in the self and doing it for ourselves. It's always that. I mean, sometimes we can seek out for help, but tell you what, if your higher self is telling you to seek out for help, it's never to a codependent person. It's for someone that's empowered and that can actually help. You've got Venus Mala. Delicate, fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up roses, look to the weeds. And find the beauty hidden within them. Time to look at the weeds in you. Not the weeds in everyone else around you, but the weeds in you. It's gorgeous, this nail polish. I like it. Let's do Libra. And then Maria. Anyone else want a mini read? Oh, I've got some donations in. Thanks, guys. I'll do Libra first, though. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra, and cross watchers of Libra. Libra, don't forget to click like on this video. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. My subscriber count is growing now. It was stagnant for a very long time. I used to get it was going up 1,000 a month at one point, and then it stopped. Bam, dead. Didn't go up at all. The only people I had joining were the sex bots, and then I would knock them off my channel, and it would go back to the number it was at before. But it started going up again with real ones, not just sex bots, although there's plenty of those lately. Sex bots. Put out a video, and suddenly there's all of these messages, comments pop up on it straight away. In Spanish it is now, to get past the YouTube things that delete them or they're annoying. Scammers online are so annoying. Anyway. Libra, 9 of Chalices. The Nine of Cups. That's you content, watching the sunset, happy, all is well, you've got your wishes fulfilled, feeling very good. The world, because things are changing. Wow. The change, maybe that you've been working on for some time, is coming about now. Ace of Wands, and it's very exciting, this new start that you've got. Could be talking about love there. We could be. Let's see. Contentment. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Now, there might be something about travel or a new location here for Libra. If that is the case, you're going to be very happy. Content. Oh, he looks smart today. The groundsman. He's got light coloured trousers on and a button-up shirt. I've never seen him wear anything like that. Where he's going. Coffin. Something to end or start. Is that opening up or is it closing? Could be coming out of a dormant state where things haven't seemed to have been moving, Libra, and it starts moving. Especially around travel or location change, job change, that kind of thing. The man's looking at what? What's been revealed. So something that was confusing before, you get to see clearly now, and you can see how things can start. It's very exciting. It's quite ambiguous. I mean, this could be, you could apply this to any part of your life, but it's whatever you've been, this world card, it's whatever you've kind of been working on, what you've been trying to manifest. And you've got Amaryllis, which is determination and creative achievement. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have, says Maya Angelou. Beautiful. So, yeah, could be about your work, this. It's really positive. You're going to be very content with this new start, whatever it is. Feels like it involves a new job or a new location or travel or something like that. Could be love for some of you. But something gets revealed and it will make sense now. And you can have this new start. Be determined and creative. Love it. Let's do some mini read. So I was up to Scorpio. Maria's first. Thank you, Maria, for your donation. Am I doing the right thing with holding my energy back from certain people? Is Maria doing the right thing, holding her energy back? These eyeshadows don't show up very well on camera, but they are magnificent in person. It's Pat McGrath. Oh my God, they're so splendid. It's so sparkly and amazing, but you can't see it. Yes, you're doing the right thing, Maria. Let's get some cards about that. Oh, I can't reach. So all the muscles around here, right to my ribs, it even hurt when I was breathing in on Saturday. Now, after the massage, it wasn't hurting when I was breathing in anymore. But like reaching with that arm, twisting, cannot do. Okay, Maria, holding your energy back at the moment. Face the situation in gentle okayness. Yeah, confrontation right now, not the best idea. And that's another thing as well about this big astrological stuff that's happening later on in the month. Apparently there could be a lot of confrontation leading to violence involved. Something's going on with Aries. You're right to hold your energy back when either you're not ready to confront perhaps because you're so angry about something, or you're just not in that cool, calm place where you know what to say for a resolution kind of thing. It can take us a while to figure stuff out and get to that point. Or when you know that the other person may never get to that point of being able to talk about things. So confrontation involving two people requires two people to be calm, sane, able to communicate, able to listen, able to process it. So your answer is yes, you're doing the right thing to hold your energy back. Perhaps for both of those reasons, perhaps for one of those reasons. You can only work on one of those reasons. The other reason is up to the other person, may not ever happen, in which case it's up to you to recognize who you can have a civil conversation with and who you can't. And sometimes it's us that we can't have a civil conversation because we're triggered by something. Anyway, focus on you, release the guilt about the other people. There's nothing you can do about the other people, right? But appraise their energy and recognize when they're not in a state to be able to confront, talk to, resolve things with. And like I said, some people never get there. And Heather, let's do you next, and then we'll do the questions from April. Thanks, Heather, for your donation. Are you on the right track now? So you've made some changes, Heather, huh? Is Heather on the right track? No. Myself are like so brutal, aren't they? Ruthless. How come? Cleanse and allow. Okay. There's more to let go of. Yeah, you're on the right track, but there's more to let go of. You're not. You're not as far along the track as you think you are. That's what the no is about. You've got stuff to let go of so you can allow even more. This suggests to me, this allow card, that you're not yet focused on everything that you want, or the real good stuff that's coming to you, what you really deserve, what the universe knows that you deserve, what your higher self knows you deserve. You're still like maybe trying to get yourself to the next level. You need to allow a lot more. Now, sometimes, well, I know this from my own journey, sometimes we hold ourselves back from shining, from having all the best stuff and all of that. And we do it for a reason. We do it because we think we're getting something from it. Sometimes what we're getting from it is we stay amongst our peers who are also struggling or whatever. Keep ourselves in the struggle because we want the love and the acceptance from them. But if we just allow ourselves to shine and allow a lot more in our lives, then there's other people that will love us when we get there. Could be something about that. There's so much more coming, but you need to allow it in. So, lots of ahas at the moment, lots of waking up, yes. That's why you feel like you're on track, because you are on track, just not as far along as you think. There's more to go. But I expect a lot more ahas, a lot more understanding of yourself, a lot more personal ahas coming through for you. So keep on going. It's well worth it. You're welcome, Maria. April, thanks for your donations. I am well, thanks, April. Apart from my back, which isn't good. It's not my back, it's my muscles. But on Saturday it was jolty. You know when it's not strong enough to hold yourself up. Oh, it wasn't good. I could ride my bike okay because my legs work fine. My legs work fine. Will Matt send you the money? Will Matt send you the money you've requested for shipping his things back? No. Why do people have to be a pain in the ass like that? Is my question to the cards now. Sabotaging grace, yes. That's why. It's a stomp. It's a stomping your foot down. I will not, because I will not let things flow. I will not let things be easy. It's an expression of frustration and, yeah, like, stop the world, I'm getting off kind of energy. Not playing anymore. Yeah. Just no, because for the sake of making things difficult. Anything else we need to know about this? This is for you. Let go of the story and touch. This is about responsibility. Let go of the story. Okay, so somebody took a little bit more touch, a little bit more responsibility than others. Others perhaps have in the past with you, but still wasn't very much. It was just a touch. So don't make it out to be more than it is. I don't know about you, but I haven't had a lot of people do a lot for me in my life. And so when people do like little things, I make way more out of it than I should. Like as if they've made some grand gesture or like really invested in me when they haven't at all. They've just like sent me one text or whatever. Well, maybe not that much, not. But you're making a big thing out of somebody who was a little bit more responsible than the rest, but still, it's still not a whole ham sandwich. Ah, snapped your lower back. Ouch. Let go of the story, April. What's the story then? It's the story that you need to take responsibility for everything. Something like that. You need to let go of that story and then start seeing. Expect people to be as capable as you. And if they're not, ditch them. Is there a new romantic connection coming in? Let's hope so. Timeline. New romantic. Not in the near future. Let's get a timeline. Ah. You got the Ace of Wands. Passionate one. It's not in the near future though. Hang on. Let's ask a question of the crystals again, because the no crystal came out. No. Not 1 year. Hang on. No. I'm going to get the month things out because I'm just getting no's and no's and no's. It might be the Ace of Wands was saying that you got some passion coming in. Or whether it's romance though. You know what I mean? Because the way that you said, is there a new romantic connection coming in? It said no, and then you got the Ace of Wands. So you got passion coming in. Passion without romance. August. Next month. Oh yeah, so it is 1 month. It said no. Guys. Okay. But it's a confusing question because you asked about romance and it's not romance. So you have an unromantic, passionate person coming in. All about the lust. Tell us about this. You'll be grateful for. Innocent friend. Okay. You could have an unromantic connection coming in, something that's just going to be at that level, something that allows you to just keep it at that level. In other words, you get to have a different kind of a relationship that you're not invested too much in, because it is what it is. Innocent friend. It feels like it's something that will turn into a friendship, a passion that will turn into a friendship, but it'll be good for you not to get too invested. This is someone you're not going to get too invested in because it is what it is, but you'll enjoy it. Let it be what it is. Yeah, a relationship that will end up in friendship after the passion has died down, but not romantic. But good for you, nonetheless, because it's that chance at practicing detachment. That makes sense to you? You're welcome, Heather. Okay, let's get back to the star signs, and we're up to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get some messages for Scorpio. Scorpio, don't forget to click like on this video, click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. If anyone else wants a mini read, check out that pinned comment up top. Get them in, I'll do some more at the end. Got the page of wands, Scorpio. Exciting news coming in, but I'm hearing it's got no substance. It's not going to go anywhere. You know, one of those things that you get really excited about, but then it doesn't happen. It's one of those. Scorpio. Look at this one. Four of Pentacles. Look at his face. That's the best Four of Pentacles face. The miser. Like, you're not having any of my pentacles. Get out of here. Well, he's at the end. Got the Page of Wands first. What's this story? So, you hear about something, it's like, yay, this is going to happen. You tell your friends, woo, this is happening. It's really exciting. Then it doesn't. Two of Chalices, the Two of Cups. Oh my God, it's a relationship. I've met this person. They're incredible. It's so exciting. I think they're my twin flame. Eight of Chalices. They got in touch on everything. They messaged me for a change. And then it ends in a judgment. And then you're like, I ain't ever getting into a relationship again. This is a really quick turnaround. Why, Scorpio? I don't know. Perhaps you're being a little naive. Perhaps you're a little bit too much in the fantasy of relationships. This story, Page of Wands, you hear from someone, you meet somebody, it's very exciting, but there's no substance to it. Two of Chalices, you're like, this is the one, this is it. And then it doesn't eventuate, and it's all over, and then this you end up in a worse position than you were before energetically. See, this is why I don't get into relationships fast at all. Because you need to give it time to make sure. Yes, that's what it is. This is a lesson in not getting into relationships too fast. Slow it down. Because you get into it fast, you get out of it fast too. Fighting the goose. Reminds you of a dream I had many years ago. 20-foot demon with a stick. A stick. Good job. I would take it down with a stick. Take it down with my bare fists. You've got wishes, Scorpio. The universe wants you to have your wishes, right? It does. But there's some way you're going about it, which Yeah, Tower. It has to fall apart each time you try, because you need to go the long way, like the by the book way. So this is about love. This is about getting into love way too fast, falling in love and then falling out of love and just crash and burn, and then end up like grumpy, like I ain't ever loving again. I'm not trusting anyone again. That kind of thing. You've got to do relationships slowly, Scorpio. Nasturtium. Victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Victory and conquest. Are you still doing love like a teenager? You might be. And what I mean by that is victory and conquest. If you're in it for the chase, it's chase and run and it's gone. If you're in relationships fast, it'll be gone fast too. But it leaves you in a worse place. This is the thing. You're on a spiral downward in relationships by doing this pattern. There's a big change that needs to happen here, Scorpio. You can have your wishes, but you're getting feedback as to this way you're going about it is not the way that you can have your wishes come true. You need to take the long route instead. Less of the victory and conquest. You've been told, Scorpio. Okay, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sag. You're welcome, April. Sagittarius, don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well. Oh, and join our club as well on Facebook. There you go. Join our community club. Ooh, Two of Wands. Sagittarius, you have a decision to make. Ooh, my back hurts. Two of Wands. Which way are you going to go? Who are you going to take action on? What are you going to take action on? The Hierophant. What are you committed to? Truly committed to. Now I'm going to have a hot flash. They've come back. It's not good. Disturbs my sleep. Page of Swords. Wandering blindly with your sword out, with a blindfold on the edge of a cliff. Yes, not the best. But it has got an element of the fool in this card. And then the Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, which makes it a little bit more solid. Okay. A lot of thinking here. A lot of newness, a whole new path. You're going to switch things up. You're going to start again, Sagittarius. Are you committed to that? Very different actions to take here. Yeah, it feels like a whole new path starting up. You'll be a novice on it. It requires that full energy, stepping out into the unknown, but it feels like a very positive thing to do. So Sagittarius, if you've been thinking, maybe the way I've been doing things isn't exactly right, maybe I need a, completely change, different way of looking at things, different way of doing life, you're on the right track in thinking that. Yes, you're going to feel like a novice, but there's something very solid about this. The Page of Pentacles takes it slowly, and take it slowly. You're headed into the unknown here, but it feels very positive to do it. Just make sure you're committed to it, says the Hierophant, because, yeah, get on that track, make that decision, and stay committed to it. The man, masculine side of yourself, is looking at the child. Could be talking about actual children, having a family, but we could also be talking about any kind of a project here, or babies, right? Business project. So Sagittarius, you could be looking at locking something in or creating something for yourself, like a new business. And there's this feeling like I need to do things differently now. do things by the book, commit to this. I'm a novice at this, but it seems the right way to go, and it feels like it's the right way to go for me as well. To me. Communication. So you've seen something, read something that has something to do with this new way of doing things. It's a boring way of doing things. It's not a flying by the seat of your pants way of doing things, but it's going to get you to your wishes in the long term. It's going to be a slower method because it's not the flying by the seat of your pants kind of a method, but you will get there. So I feel that this is something to do with career or something like that, Sagittarius, or a business, and you can make your wishes come true, but it's the slow boring way, but it's going to happen. And you got the pink rose, grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light, says Matthew Arnold, whoever he is. The pink rose, grace and sweetness. So it feels to me like you're going to get into the flow. So it's not going to be arduous and really boring and terrible, because that grace will, once you start off on this route, then the magic's going to happen. Right, so this message, okay, is saying, Sag, you've been kind of trying to take the magical route to something, but now you might be realizing you need to do it the tried, tested, traditional way, and this is saying the magic is still going to happen once you do that. Once you start on down that path, the magic is going to happen. So you're not turning your back on the magic. Capricorn. I feel like I'm missing one out. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers for Capricorn. Capricorn, don't forget to click like on this video down there and leave a comment and click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. Messages for Capricorn. Starting out with the Two of Swords. Blindfolded, 2 daggers. Don't know the way forward. Don't know the way to go. The 5 of Swords. Well, there's going to be a fight. Either way you go, there's going to be a fight. 8 of Pentacles. Something that you fight for, some work to put in. So it feels like one of your options, there's work to put in, and that's the kind of fight. And another option, you're actually going to be fighting with people. But it leads to the 4 of Chalices, so a disappointment. So you've got 2 options, it seems, 2 choices. Neither of them are great, but neither of them are bad either. Both of them are a mixture of gift and challenge, as always. But you can see it, even though you don't know what decision to make, you can see clearly the troubles that are coming. You see the challenges that are coming. You can't necessarily see the gifts that are coming. Now, the challenges that are coming, one of them has you fighting with people, so there's going to be some competition or other people not agreeing, some kind of conflict there. The other one means a lot of hard work, but with the 8 of Pentacles, you get stuff back from the 8 of Pentacles. You don't get stuff back from fighting with people, you get stuff back from putting the work in. I would go for the option that requires more work from you, because any any energy expenditure will have a reaction. And if you're putting hard work into something worthwhile, then you'll reap some kind of reward from it. Fighting with other people is another kind of an effort, but it's not good energy. It's not the kind of energy that you reap. You don't want the kind of results that you reap from that kind of an energy. Let's put it that way. So, both options have the positive and negative. One of the options, look at it kind of karmically and then make your decision. We're talking about community involvement here. So people around you aren't going to be happy. So this could be like, I don't know, like you're starting a shop or something, but the community repurposing what was there before, or making some change to it, the community won't be happy. And that's the fight. Now, I'm not saying people please. Some people will be loyal to you in this. I'm not saying people please. I'm just saying just pick your efforts wisely based on karma. Think about the karma you'll get back from the energy you're putting out. Burdensome. Yeah, there's something about people pleasing here. This is very tricky energy. This is like, I don't think there's that much in these choices, really. There's not that much difference between them. But it's interesting that you've got this choice to make. There's going to be reward and there's going to be disappointment with both of them. Because it's life. But you'll learn from it. So maybe pick your battles, pick your challenges wisely, You've got Aries, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Look on the bright side. Pick your challenges wisely, Capricorn, but also look what rewards you'll be getting from it. And good luck to you with that choice, because it's tricky. But I don't think you can go wrong either way, really. Aquarius. What about Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius. And cross watchers for Aquarius. Aquarius, I made you a twin flame reading. You will see it on my YouTube channel tomorrow evening. I don't know who I'm doing next. What sign shall I do next? Not in this, I mean for the twin flame readings, the bonus readings. Not. I'm told to take them. You've got two options. Double reading for Aquarius. So you split in two Aquarius, two groups. One group of Aquarius, you get a double reading, aren't you lucky? You completed a cycle, and so you're setting off fast, the chariot, towards something that's more truthful to you, but keeping it to yourself. The sword is down. That's some of you, Aquarius. So you've completed a cycle. So those of you that have been completing things and ending things, you've got that. Other Aquarius, you've got the Ace of Wands. Something very exciting starting, but something that is going to trigger you, poke your wounds, that kind of thing. It's very exciting, but it leads to healing. So you're going to have to be courageous and take a risk there. Some of you Aquarius have been doing a lot of healing kind of work already, and you're coming to the end of a healing cycle, so you're ready to move forward, something that's more truthful for you. Some of you Aquarius haven't been doing that healing. You've got a different kind of it's an exciting start here, but it's going to lead you into wounding for the healing to come about. Go there anyway. And then all of you, be strategic. And what I'm getting from that is, of course, this is all about healing then, right? Knowing you're in a game and all of that. You either get pushed into it with a new journey, or you are on top of your inner healing and you get a different kind of a journey, one that's more truthful to you, more in line with you. Be strategic about this. That means keep that inner game up, or perhaps be one of these, not one of those, because this is the kind of person that the towers happen for and all of that. Feels like life's pushing you around. Whereas this is more win after win, because you're preempting that inner work. I'm getting spirit guide from this, Lily's card. So you are being helped in all of this. You've got guides, maybe family, past family, ancestors, because repeating patterns, pain from your ancestors, what your mum did, what your grandma did, and all of that kind of stuff. Down the line, repeating patterns. You've got guides here, spirit guides in your ancestors that are helping you come up with this strategy. You might be the first to be doing the inner healing in your line, and they're helping you do that. Your strategy is about the inner work first. Aquarius. And you got 2 again. Daffodil, rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. It's probably with that one. And hibiscus. Hi, hibiscus. Beauty and happiness. I think of beauty is a joy forever. You got good stuff happening here. There's a bit more pain involved in this side of things. A bit more happiness involved in this side of things. But both ways, it's a message to either get on with your inner work and healing yourself, or see what happens when you do get on with your inner work. See what happens when you don't get on with your inner work. And finally, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, and cross watchers of Pisces. Don't forget to click like on this video and click that subscribe button along with that notification bell, Pisces. Pisces, got the High Priestess. What's secret? Oh, pain. Keeping it secret. It's not like you, Pisces. Heartbroken. But you're keeping it secret. You're keeping it to yourself, putting a smile on your face, going, I'm alright. Oh, I'm fine. Then you've got the 8 of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of work into something, but being disappointed by it. So the results comes crashing down. It's, yeah. Okay, a lot of disappointment here. You got the 2 of Chalices and the 8 of Chalices. So start these relationships off and then they leave you, or you leave them, but it breaks down. Right. So you've got 2 things going on here. You've got relationships, getting together with people, and then it parting, disappointing. You've got putting work in and you're not reaping the rewards, disappointing. And then here's you, Pisces, going, all of this heartbreak here. No, I'm alright. I'll keep that heartbreak a secret. Pisces, feel it. You gotta feel it and be true about it. Be honest about it. Tell your friends you're not doing so good. There's something about Pisces might be trying to put a smile on their face to get themselves out of a disappointed energy here. But if you acknowledge that you're disappointed, if you just be where you're at and be truthful about that, then you can actually get yourself out of that position. We can't ignore things, bypass stuff away. We need to acknowledge where we're at. When I've been disappointed, when things haven't been working out for me, if I have a tantrum with the universe and go, damn it, I deserve better than this, what the hell's going on, bring me better than this, it fires me up and it gets me in better energy and things start happening for the better. You might want to do that, Pisces, instead of crying into your pillow at night, but smiling in the daytime. Community, I was getting something about that, Pisces, is that you need to be more honest with your community as well. You might have, Pisces, people around you that you need to cut out. So, Pisces, you might be the strongest in your group, and even if you're not strong, you have to put a smiley face on because they're doing worse than you, and you can't even tell them about your brokenheartedness because it's nowhere near like theirs. You don't need to be... Rescue yourself, Pisces. Don't be rescuing the others. Cut them out. You can't help them when you're in a place. If you're all drowning, you're all drowning here, Pisces. Have a strategy. Same cards as Aquarius card. Have a strategy to cut those out. Right, so you don't need to cut them out and say, go away, your problems are worse than mine. She's looking at this, how to deal with these people. You might want to say, oh, good luck with that. When these people with troubles come to you, Pisces, good luck with that. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff too at the moment. Good luck. I'm going to get on with my stuff, kind of thing. You might need to admit, yeah, I'm not doing so good at the moment too. I need all my energy. Sorry, I don't have the energy for you right now. Something like that. Have a strategy like that. Lilies, you don't need to kind of turn your back on people in order to cut them out. You don't need to chop their heads off. You don't need to tell them, I never want to see you again. It's okay not to have the energy for people. And it's okay. See, from this Lily's card, I'm saying that you can still love them without expending your energy on them. This is really heavy. This is really heavy reading, Pisces. Yeah, you need to be more honest about where you're at. You've got the Aries too, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. It feels like you've been trying to do this, look at the positive, but maybe not from a place of really recognizing where you're at. It feels to me like you've been trying to be the strong one for everyone else is why. It's good to look for the positive, but not if it's overriding your own problems. Take care of yourself first, Pisces, is what this is saying. So there we go. That's all of the signs. Thanks everyone for coming along. Does anyone want a mini read? Because I'm about to leave. Better get your donations in fast if you do. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks for your likes and your subscribes and your comments on my show. You like this format still? Are you enjoying it? These messages? They certainly get a lot more views than the old style did, so I'm running with it. That's good. Thanks everyone for coming along. Have a good couple of days. Happy 4th of July to you Americans. I think it's just Americans, is it? Does anyone else celebrate that? I don't know. Anyway, have a good one. And let's do this all over again on Wednesday, 2 days' time. I will be putting a bigger card love reading out this evening. Look out on my YouTube channel for that. It's going to be a full love tarot spread, Celtic Cross. So check that out. Have a really good day and I will see you next time. Bye.